Zombies. Bro, zombies. They had zombies. And the sad thing is, nobody at any point during that segment did the thriller dance. Like, if you're gonna have zombies in your midst and not do the thriller dance, what's the point? What exactly is the point? What are we doing here? What's good? It's your boy Big O Chris back at you with your WrestleMania Backlash review. If you are new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. Go ahead and leave me a thumbs up. Go ahead and ring that notification bell. Go ahead and leave me some comments. Let me know your thoughts, your feelings on the show. What was your favorite match? What did you think about the zombies? Zombies, man. Yo, so the lumberjack match between The Miz and Damian Priest was pretty much a promotion for Batista's new movie, his new zombie movie. Oh, bro. And the thing is, I'm not really surprised. If I really sit and think about it, man, I'm not really surprised that it was zombies and not like jobbers or just performance center people or whoever, but actual zombies. And there was even a point during the lumberjack match where The Miz and Damian Priest teamed up to fight the zombies, and then John Morris popped out of nowhere and started doing parkour, and then they murdered John Morrison. He's dead now. The Miz is dead. Damian Priest won the match, but The Miz and John Morrison are dead. They were killed by zombies. Yeah. Other than that, everything else on Backlash was actually pretty good. You had a kickoff match between Ricochet and Sheamus. Sheamus was doing his open challenge invitational, whatever, non-title, of course. And Ricochet popped out, and they actually wrestled a good match. Ricochet wrestled in skinny jeans. So, hey, whatever works. Sheamus won the match, but I think this is going to lead to a feud between these two going forward, because after the match, Sheamus was talking, and then Ricochet jumped him from behind, and he took his coat and his hat, and he hit a dab. In 2021, I did not know people were still doing this. I thought that died 3 years ago, when Cam Newton couldn't win a Super Bowl because he kept dabbing, and Hillary Clinton dabbed and she lost. And then I don't know, I thought dab was the signature of losers, but who knows, maybe it's coming back in 2021. I don't know. But that looks like they're gonna feud going forward, Ricochet and Sheamus, that is. And we'll see how it goes. Pretty sure Humberto Carrillo's gonna pop up out of nowhere. Maybe Mansoor. Hell, maybe Mustafa Ali. I don't know. But as for right now, the match between Sheamus and Ricochet was actually pretty good. And this leads to the not the kickoff, but the actual show. And it kicks off with the triple threat match for the Raw Women's title between Charlotte, Asuka, and Rhea Ripley. And what was going on with Charlotte's gear? Was she supposed to be Cruella de Vil? Was she supposed to be the Chick-fil-A cows? What was it? I mean, it looked good, but I'm assuming it's Cruella de Vil. Okay, cool. They actually had a pretty interesting match. It was alright. Rhea Ripley won. Yeah, not really much to talk about with this match. Charlotte hit a moonsault to the outside. That was pretty cool. Other than that, it was alright. We also had the moment we've all been waiting for. As you can see by my shirt, I'm repping the squad, just like Rey Mysterio and his son were repping the squad. Rey Mysterio was dressed up as Batman, and people were kind of going back and forth between what Dominic was. Some people were saying Joker, some people were saying the Riddler. I'm thinking he was Robin. I mean, that would make the most sense. You got Rey as Batman, and then you got Dom as Robin. That would make the most sense, right? So early in the show, the Dirty Dogs attacked Dominic, and they hit him with a couch. I think that was a couch. I don't know what that was, but they attacked him. They jumped him from behind, and medical staff were checking they were checking on Dominic to see if he could compete, and of course they were saying, "Oh, I don't think he's going to compete." So this leads to what starts off as a handicap match for the tag team titles. Excuse me, between Batman Ray and the Dirty Dogs. Eventually, of course, Dominic comes out, and Ray and Dominic won. Mysterio and Son are the new tag team champions, and that's pretty cool to see a dad and his son wrestle together and then win tag team titles together. I mean, that's pretty cool. That's like a real feel good. That was probably like one of the highlights of the show. Obviously, another highlight for me was the second triple threat match between Braun, Bobby Lashley, and Drew. And to me, this was the match of the night. Like, it was three big, giant, muscly dudes killing each other pretty much. Like, they compared it to Godzilla, King Kong, and the Hulk, and that's pretty spot on. Like, you even had Braun doing sentons and flips off the apron and all that. And I'm actually kind of, sort of coming around to Braun, maybe for one night, maybe just for one night. Bobby Lashley won. I mean, who else was gonna win? A trained man or a dude with a sword? Nah. Black History Month still continues. We still have our almighty WWE champion, but this was definitely the match of the night to me. There was one point where Drew and Bobby were fighting at the top of the ramp during this at the stage area, and Drew just yeeted Bobby Lashley through one of the LED thingies, and you think, okay, Bobby's definitely out. So it was down to Drew and Braun for a little bit, and these two actually went. They actually had a pretty good little back and forth between the two. Drew hit a big Michinoku driver. I'm like, bro, where did that come from? Because Braun's like a big solid dude, and Drew's hitting Michinoku drivers, and Braun's hitting clotheslines and sentons and whatever. Eventually, of course, Bobby shows up out of nowhere and spears Braun. I think it was Braun. Yeah, because Drew hit a claymore on Braun. No, wait. What happened? Nah, yeah, anyway, I don't know, I forget. But Bobby Lashley is still a WWE champion. And of course, this means we are still enjoying Black History Month because Lashley is still our WWE champion, our almighty WWE champion. Cool. Speaking of Black History, we have Bianca Belair and Bayley, and their match, it was alright. It was alright for what it was. I mean, it wasn't anything spectacular. I think the first time they wrestled against each other, I think it was on SmackDown. It was either a SmackDown or some pay-per-view where they wrestled. I think that match was actually a lot better than the match they had on Backlash. And now that I think about it, I forgot who I was listening to, whose predictions video I was watching, but they said that their initial feud where they started feuding, where Bianca was doing the obstacle course, that feud was actually better than this feud, and I agree, because the build to this match wasn't really all that. It was decent for what it was, but I mean, it was nothing spectacular. The match itself was fine, but it was nothing really excuse me, it was nothing really major or anything. Bianca Belair won, and even the way Bianca won, like, so you had early in the match, Bayley tried to hit the surprise roll up on Bianca, and she was trying to use the ropes, and of course Bianca kicked out. So at the end of the match, Bianca did this cool pin combination where she used her hair to kind of pin Bayley. It was just dope. Like, I'm gonna post a picture of, obviously, so you can get a visual of what I'm talking about. But other than that, I mean, the match was alright. Nothing spectacular. Of course, excuse me. Ooh. So now this leaves us with the main event between the Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns, and Cesaro. And throughout the show, you had Jimmy kind of talking to Jay, kind of just talking to him like, yo, man, what are you doing? Why are you doing this, man? Like, what are you gonna do? You gonna do Roman's laundry? You gonna cook his food? You gonna rub his feet? Come on, man, you better than this. So Now you have Jimmy and Jay kind of interacting throughout the show. And right before Roman's about to go out for the match, you see Jay kind of hyping up like, yeah, we got this, we got this. And Roman's like, we? Go talk to you, brother. I'm about to go handle business by myself. And he did. Like, Roman and Cesaro, they had a good match. And this shouldn't surprise nobody because look who's involved. You got Roman Reigns and Cesaro. Like, Cesaro is one of the best workers doing it right now. And Roman is just Roman. Like, the best thing going in all pro wrestling right now. I know a lot of people complain about Roman talking trash. I love it. I love when Roman is talking trash and like he's talking that big time shit, and like you can catch what he's saying. Like you can hear what he's saying. Like there was a point during the match where Roman had Cesaro in like an arm lock, and he's looking at the camera and he's like talking trash and like, hey Daniel Bryan, you see your boy? This is your boy. I'm doing this to your boy. And talking to Daniel Bryan at home. Like of course Roman retired Daniel Bryan and sent him packing. He smashed him and pinned him and sent him packing, whatever it is he said. The match itself was fine. Like I said earlier, the triple threat match was the best match of the night, but this was probably the second best match. Roman won with the guillotine. He choked Cesaro out, made Cesaro pass out. Like it was a couple times where you thought Cesaro was gonna break the hold and kind of just work his way out of it, but Roman just locked it on. Like he had it locked in tight. Like Cesaro was turning purple and whatever, and eventually passed out. And Roman Reigns retains. He's still the Universal Champion. He's still head of the table. After the match, you see Jay Uso come out. He puts the lay over the tribal lay, I guess that's what it's called, on Roman. And then you see you see Jay kind of pacing like, yo, let me get him, who's gonna get him? And Roman's like, yeah, go have fun, go get him. So then you see Jay started putting the beat down on Cesaro. And then out of nowhere, like totally out of nowhere, it's Seth Rollins music hits and he walks out of the ring. It just and all of his swagger filled drip glory. I don't even know how you describe this suit. Like it's like you have a blank piece of paper and you just throw paint at it. That's what Seth Rollins' suit looks like. He comes out and he starts attacking Cesaro. Like he's putting the boots to him. He says no one's gonna embarrass him ever again. And he messes Cesaro's arm up with a chair. And then that's it. That's how you close the show. I was expecting Jimmy Uso to come out sometime during the match, and he didn't. But Seth Rollins showing up, that's a big surprise. Like, so the next special event after this is gonna be Hell in a Cell, which that's kind of surprising because I was expecting it to be Money in the Bank, but they're going with Hell in a Cell. So I'm expecting to see maybe Cesaro versus Seth Rollins. Possibly Jimmy versus Roman Reigns. Who knows? We'll see. But yeah, man, besides the whole zombie BS, everything else on the show was pretty good. Like I wasn't really expecting too much because it's WrestleMania Backlash. Like it's kind of a throwaway show. It's one of those B shows, maybe even a C show that you really don't expect anything from. It's like, alright, it's just a pay-per-view just for pay-per-view's sake. But it was actually a pretty good show. It was really entertaining. Even the whole zombie stuff, even though it wasn't really for me, like I didn't really dig it. I got a whole bunch of enjoyment of just bashing it on Twitter, so I guess there's that. But those are my thoughts on WrestleMania Backlash. What did you guys think? Did you enjoy the show? Did you like it? Did you care? What did you think about the zombie thing? Were you a fan? Were you hating on it? Let me know in the comment section below. Like, comment, subscribe, all that cool stuff, man. Man, yo, wouldn't it be funny if like the Miz survived and he became a zombie after this, and like that's his new gimmick? Like now he's just Zombie Miz. Like you have Zombie Miz and Zombie Morrison. They're coming out like and they start doing the Thriller dance, and then oh god, oh god, yeah. That would be terrible. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe. You guys be cool, be easy, drink plenty of water, take care, peace.